I'm deadass about to trade in my Ferrari, bro. I love it so much, but I was just fucking driving it to Ethan's house this morning and literally just stopped entirely. Like, the same thing happened again where like I gave it gas and then it just like nothing would happen. I had to turn it off in the middle of the road and restart it. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about these problems in a $250,000 car is my perspective. So if I traded it in and I got a fucking G-Wagon, I wouldn't have to worry about these things, you know? It's the thing with supercars, it's like, I don't know, bro. It's great for content, it's great for everything other than actually driving it. So, pain in the ass, being honest with you. What do I do? Let me know. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go look at cars. This place is absolutely ridiculous. They have everything you could think of. Also, what I mentioned in one of my prior vlogs is like, my car situation is kind of screwed right now because the condo that we're moving into only has 2 parking spots. And my girlfriend and I kind of have been trying to figure out how we're gonna make that work because I have 2 cars, she has a car, and I can't drive the Ferrari like half the time because of the rain, because of what I'm doing. We'll need to fit more than 2 people. So getting rid of it is probably just the best choice. Even though I do feel fucking stupid. This is my 2nd time getting a supercar that I've gotten rid of like pretty quick. But it's having problems, you know? Like, I genuinely do love the Ferrari, but it's not like the Lambo that I just didn't like. The Ferrari is like giving me a headache, giving me heartache more like. So I'm gonna take you guys there, I'm gonna show you their inventory. They have over $100 million in cars. It's stupid. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, so we get into the Ferrari and just listen to what I think. All right, there's one of the beeping. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 fucking problems on the screen. Keep in mind, I got this car 2 weeks ago.
Jeez.
2 weeks ago. I will miss it a lot. But $5K a month for something that's not really practical.
Yeah.
What's your perspective, Ethan?
I think I've also learned this with buying my first nice car. Not a supercar, but I got a BMW for myself and I love it. And I use it, I drive it every single day. It's a good daily driver, but like when I was up in New Hampshire, like I wanted to go to like, you know, swimming or take 4 of my friends somewhere. I couldn't because it's a 2-seater. Like, this is a 2-seater, so it just really depends on you and your lifestyle. Like Alex said, if you don't have,
yeah, that's another thing.
If you don't have kids or a dog,
yeah,
or responsibilities, drive a supercar every day. Why not?
And if you have somewhere to put it.
Yeah, you only live once. Like, drive a supercar, enjoy it. But like,
yeah, it's
just so much money for something that you can't actually fully enjoy.
Dude, and that's another thing. Like, we're gonna have our team down in Florida. Like, it's gonna be me, Ethan, and Lucas for like a lot of the time.
Yeah, 3 of us.
You know, and it's like,
seats.
Yeah, there's only 2 seats. Lucas isn't gonna sit on Ethan's lap or vice versa. You know, it's like, that's why I think a G-Wagon's a move, because it's. But then a Bentley also is dope too. So it's gonna be tough. We're just gonna look at it, look at the money options too. So it's like, you gotta just understand. There's more to take into it than just like, oh, I'm gonna go get a supercar. You know, it's like because I did that twice. I was like, I want a supercar. But what's cool is I can write off the Ferrari, the down payment for the Ferrari, and I could still go write off the next car that I purchased too. So I want to deal with that shit. Like, we're driving 20 minutes away, and you shouldn't spend $250,000 on a car and be like, dang, I hope it gets 20 minutes away.
I hope we make it.
Yeah, 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not, it's a car. It's meant to be driven to get you places. Open the gates. We got a Urus on our right here. We got another Urus on our left. We got a Cullinan, followed by a Urus, followed by another Cullinan, by a double R, and another Cullinan, and another Uri, and another Rolls, and another Rolls, and another Rolls.
Wow.
Yeah. Rolls, 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 Rolls. Gotta trust the gut. We'll see what they got though. If we don't love anything, I'm not gonna get anything, but but we'll see. Yeah, you know, we'll see. Those rims are absolutely insane.
It was built by RDB.
Wow. That's insane. What's this one?
765 LT, pistachio with full MSO kit, blue carbon fiber.
That is absolutely insane.
It's yeah. Good job. And then of course you got the full exposed 765 LT over there.
Oh,
Fully carbon.
wow, dude. What do these go for? This is what, like?
So we just got this car actually, so I don't really know if it's on the line yet.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was looking this morning.
Full carbon car. Oh my gosh.
So, one of 3 in the world here, Ethan. 1 of 3 in the world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts.
It's an expensive option, so it's not something that somebody
this like
can really. It's close
Really?
to there, yeah, it's
Yeah?
definitely closer up to there.
Wow.
Wow.
So, the people that you see buying these cars, do you think they're more like... That is insane, bro.
Wow.
That's insane. These are what, like 175?
Somewhere around there.
Wow.
This is Ethan's dream car.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I have always loved the Maybach trucks. These are absolutely insane. So this is a phone charger. Here you got heated and cooled champagne and cup holders. So when your chauffeur is driving you, you open up your, it's locked right now, but there's a fridge right here, a cooler. So then you pull out your champagne and you got your own little, I think this was removable. I don't want to break anything though. Yeah, so you open this up and you got trays so you can work from them. Because when you're dialed in, you know, you need to be dialed in the whip. Take like a step or two back, show them, like I'm literally fully reclined. Like this thing is absolutely bananas.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this is
have
crazy.
to ask him how much this is. Because this is absolutely insane. And it literally has like a step, which is so cool. What color is it? It's like a burgundy to black. How much do these go for?
These are really, really great cars,
Dude,
bro.
that is so badass. All right, guys, I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I decided to get a 765 LT Pistachio McLaren. This is like a one of one. They don't really make any McLarens this color. I know I said I wasn't gonna do some, I'm just joking. I'm joking, I got the G-Wagon. I had to haggle hard. I'm gonna give you guys some fucking game on how to deal with car dealerships after this video. Because they wanted to finesse me, and I haggled hard. But I got what I wanted, almost. But I'll explain that in a little bit. But now we're just waiting for the G-Wagon to pull up, and we're gonna do like a little like unveiling, so it'll be dope. Power wagon. Power wagon. All right, they're gonna pull it. Woo.
Sign up blue. Nothing's regular when this guy comes into town.
Let's go. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. All right, gang, we got the G-Wag. I'm super happy with this thing. I've always wanted one. I spent 5 hours at the dealership today. That was a pain in the ass. Just had to negotiate hard. And I really want to give you guys some negotiation game. I feel like it's super important, especially if you're ever going to be buying expensive cars and trading in expensive cars. Like, you're going to lose money without a doubt. Like, there's no way that you break even on a supercar unless you get an absolutely insane deal, which is pretty much unheard of. So you need to lose as little money as possible. Really needs to be the name of the game. Not try to not lose money, because that's not going to happen, especially in a supercar game. Like, some people are good at it. You have to be really plugged into the space though. Like, I probably lost 20 grand, 30 grand on the Ferrari, something like that. I don't even know. But I would have lost like 50, 60 had I not negotiated hard. They wanted to give me 205 for my Ferrari that I got for 235, like a week earlier. And I said, no, I'll take 225. If you can meet me there, I'm leaving. So they were gonna give me 210, and I was sitting there waiting for the paperwork to check over to see if it was legit, and I just walked out. And I said, nah, I just talked to my broker, and always know a guy. Always know a guy. If you guys need a guy, let me know in the comments. I'll plug you with him. He's the fucking GOAT. He's connected to every single dealership in South Florida and like knows everyone who owns the dealership, so he'll get you the best price for everything. He's the GOAT. So I called him up and I was like, yo, what do you think of this deal? Like, and he goes, no, you need to get out of there right now if they're not giving you what you want. So I go out and I sit in the Ferrari and they basically chase me out. Jordan, if you're watching this, love you, bro. You chased me out though. You chased me out. So he chased me out and he calls this dude. He goes, all right, what do you need to make the deal right now? I go, I highballed. I know I wasn't gonna get 225. I said 225. I ended up getting 222, I think, which is way better than 205. I mean, that's 17 grand. So you need to know the value of your car that you have, and you need to be able to negotiate. You can't be afraid of these people. They are just people like you, like everyone is. But car salesmen are notorious for being hard to work with. But I've gone around the fucking block. I know I lost so much money on the Ferrari or the Lamborghini that I'm not gonna take brutal L's anymore. But anyway, I love this G-Wag, and it's just so much more practical in the Ferrari. Like, I love the Ferrari, don't get me wrong. We had a lot of fun in the Ferrari. What do you think, Breen? What did you think of the Ferrari?
I thought the Ferrari was a vibe. Like, I liked the convertible aspect, but
I was just getting you in the center of it.
I think that this is better because really all I cared about was like it being a convertible. I don't really care about cars or like fancy things really. So
and it rains 4 days of the week here.
It wasn't even comfortable. Like, it's not comfortable.
Well, yeah, there's no doubt about that. But
and
like,
it's difficult to get in and out of, and this just feels like nicer to be in. Like, it's like more. It's like a vibe to actually.
So it's like luxury and fast, versus like a Ferrari you would expect to be luxurious.
It's not.
It's not. It's just
literally not.
It's just meant to go fast.
Like, I thought, like, I liked the color of the inside, but I didn't think it was like insanely bougie or anything like that.
Like
for the price. I mean, I understand why people like appreciate the engine or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like a car person, but
should we show them the horsepower so like they can hear it? This thing is nuts.
I would do it at a different road though. This is not a good place to do
hear those
it.
pops? Those pops are ridiculous. Alright. So hopefully you guys heard those pops because this thing is meaty. Like actual meat. Like, you hear that? It's like growling. It's epic. And it's just beautiful, man. I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there that don't understand. Like, I can't believe Alex would trade in a 488 Ferrari for a G-Wagon. And it's just like, I've always wanted a G-Wagon, and like, one of the more valuable lessons I've learned is that, like, you can't care what people think when it's your life, you know? It's like, of course I'm gonna get shit on for this decision by normies who don't have a supercar or any, like...
We tell them what happened today at Meisner.
With what?
That kid who was like,
oh my God,
accused of being daddy's money.
We pulled up in the G-Wagon to dinner, and I parked like right in front of the restaurant, and I get out of the car, and Serena gets out of the car too.
This literally, Chad walked up to us, literally says to me in front of Alex, goes, "Oh, you're gorgeous." And then he goes, "You like daddy's money." Like, accusing Alex of being daddy's money.
And it's funny because the day before I literally posted and I said, "Work so hard, they accuse you of being daddy's money." And then it happened the next day. It was so funny. I didn't even know. It caught me so off guard. I didn't even have time to react. I was like, honestly, that dude's a menace. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. But if you guys had to take a guess where we're going for dinner right now, where would you guess? If you've watched my past couple vlogs, where would you guess? Where we're going to pick up food from? Give you a couple seconds. 1, 2. You guessed Raymond Lab Eatery. You are correct. This is like my 5th time having it. Anyway, I didn't record much today. The GoPro died in the middle of the friggin' dealership, which kind of sucked because we didn't. But we got everything on film, so. New whip, get used to seeing it. I think this thing's baller. Show them the back seat too, please. I just think it's a baller whip, you know? It's like, you feel like a boss. And you can fit the whole squad in it. Same with the X6 though, so. Your mom was like, "Isn't this kind of similar to your other one?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she just starts cracking up. She was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "I don't know." Didn't sound that funny?
Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I just feel like that's something my mom would say.
Alright, gang. Love you all. Sorry I didn't post a daily vlog today because the personal brand video I had was doing really well, so I wanted to let that rip. So I've missed one daily vlog, but I missed it intentionally. I wanted to let the personal brand video marinate and do its thing before I post it again. So, love you guys. Thank you for being here. You guys are the best following, best supporters on earth. Love you. See you in the next video.